I think we need to do a Rate My Crack.
Oh, got to re-record our vocals anyways because
It's all good.
I tried to do the thing. So
we
can do it in post if you want.
Yeah.
We can do a crack.
We'll try it.
You want to try it?
Yeah,
okay.
we'll try
all
it.
right. So
see how it goes. Because if it works, then cool. We don't have to fuck with extra shit. We just
that's fair.
We just know to do it in post.
That's fair. But so okay. All right. Fine. So here's what's up. We're gonna do a Rate My Crack.
Welcome back again.
This is how it's gonna work. So, hi, welcome to 307 Reacts again. I may have chopped this up, so this could be like the second or third snap you hear. I'm not sure.
Hey.
But this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna do a Rate My Crack really quick. But on our end, we're not gonna have the reverb in our headphones.
Yeah, we're not gonna hear what you hear in this moment.
Yeah, so like we're gonna process the audio in post and put a reverb on it after this happens. So you guys kind of have to tell us how it sounds because we won't really. I mean, we'll know when we produce the video, but like
we'll give it a dry rating.
We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're just running on a dry rating. Okay, so this is gonna be all right. Here we go. It's an oversized Dr. Pepper. It's so hard not to laugh when that's happening, dude. It's like, what was that? It sounded like you fucking.
It sounded like I was letting the brakes off a truck. And
it sounded like you were fucking working on a car and you fucking turned a bolt the wrong way and fucking tink. Psst, like, shit.
AC's leaking.
Everyone back up. All right, we're on lunch. Let it bleed for an hour. It'll be fine.
You know what? I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 5.
I think that was sure.
That sounded good.
Yeah.
For a dry crack, that was good.
Yeah, and we won't know until after the reverb hits in post. So like, how'd it sound, everybody? You let us know. All right. With that on the screen in front of us, we have something new. It's it's not called something new. It's Citizen Soldier. Would anyone care? And it's the official lyric video. I was just going through reading a couple comments on this while you were going and getting that thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were saying like it hits home. One of the comments was like, "We're suicidal kids." Telling other suicidal kids not to commit suicide, like that kind of thing. And I think, do I have to mute all of that? Because I've watched channels on the internet that have like when you say that word that they like mute it out. Is that like we get?
I don't know.
We get flagged for that?
I don't think on YouTube, but like Instagram, TikTok for sure.
Okay, all right. So I've watched documentaries and shit on YouTube where they do it, but it's probably just to keep them safe.
I guess we'll figure it out.
We're gonna find out, aren't we?
If this video gets flagged, I guess we'll go back and mute it.
We'll let them do it. We'll let them say it. YouTube, they'll take out the parts where I say the word. So if it's chopped up, you guys know why. We didn't do it. They did it. But anyway, so this is Would Anyone Care official lyric video. What do you know about Citizen Soldier other than what I've read in the comments? That's all I know.
I'm trying to think if we did a reaction to them before. I don't quite remember.
I don't think we have.
But this was a recommendation from one of our friends here on Instagram. Been telling me to check this out for a while.
Okay.
Buddy, it is now your time. Okay. So,
well,
let's get into it.
Off we go, shall we? Like, comment, subscribe. There's a big red button down below our page there. Or I guess it's white depending on your background, how you have your YouTube set up now. Go ahead and click that. It's literally the button that pays us. It's what gets us into the algorithm. It's what helps everybody see our videos on the internet. So that's all you got to do. That's the only thing. If you want to go a step further, hit the thumbs up button, hit the little bell, set it to all. Do all the things. There's a little graphic that goes across the top of our screen to help you guys out if you need some instructions on what it looks like. It looks like that. Video flies in right after that. Let's get it.
Boom.
Oh, like that. See, it looks like that. They know. They're smart. Okay, emotional piano and strings.
Would anyone notice?
Okay.
If tonight I disappeared, would anyone chase me? And say the words that I need to hear, that I'm no burden, not so worthless, bent so much that I just might break. All consuming, so confusing, the questions that keep me awake. Would anyone care? Would anyone cry if I finally stepped off of this ledge tonight? Would anything change? Would you all be just fine? 'Cause I need a reason to not throw the fight. It just might save my life.
number one.
Beautiful
Wow.
song. Yeah, beautiful song, man. Very, very, very emotional song. Like, wow.
I will tell you, he took a page right out of Freddie Mercury's book, right? If you ever watch Chris Lipe's breakdown of Freddie Mercury's, or I believe the video is called How to Sing Like Freddie Mercury, right? And he talks about how every word that Freddie sings has a dynamic. Every word is delivered intently. Like, it has a purpose and intent. Every single word, every single note that's associated with the word, the dynamic associated with
And
the
he
word.
even goes into what song is it? He's Mama.
Yeah.
Killed a man. Like, and he really breaks
Yeah.
it down into every single.
Every word.
You start to realize, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, he really is. Like, he's singing that sumbitch.
Yeah.
And then he puts in like 3 or 4 different other layers of Freddie Mercury that sang with him and like to do the doubles and things like that. And you're like, some of these are not that good, man. And then he plays it in the mix and you're like, this is brilliant. How do they? So yeah, the dynamic with every word, man. It's
So I'm going to back it up here just a little bit, and then we'll come back. Let me see. We're 124.
Sure.
So
we're starting over.
We're going to come back this far, because if you listen at the beginning of this, and it's a little bit easier because the rest of the song hasn't built in quite yet, and it's more just vocal performance. But listen to the way he breaks up the one word anyone. He breaks that up, and then care is like the way he sings it. Loving and caring is a strong act. Right? And he delivers that word with strength, right? He doesn't care. It's care. Like, he's in it, right? So listen, every word has its own dynamic.
Would anyone notice if tonight I disappeared?
And then disappeared. And like almost the end of the word disappeared, the voice kind of disappears. Like, every word, every note that's sung with it has a purpose, and that's what makes this song.
He's singing
like,
very deliberately, and
that's what pierces
Yeah.
you, is the, like, man, that's good. Anyway, we'll take it back out to
I would have
113.
I would have read it again.
But yeah, man, this is a good song. I love it.
It's been, the piano's recorded very, very well.
Very well.
And it took me a second to pick up on it's in 6/8 time. I kept trying to go. I'm like, where's that downbeat? Like, what? I feel like it keeps starting early, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's probably not in 4/4. It's probably in 6/8. And then I started going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. I was like, yep, it's in 6/8.
Yep.
So
It just might save my life. Would anyone want me?
You're right, yeah.
If they knew what was inside my head, would anyone see me? For the person that I really am, I won't lie, so hard to hide. I've never felt worthy of love. I would give up everything I have just to feel good enough. Would anyone care? Would anyone cry if I finally stepped off of this ledge tonight? Would anything change? Would you all be just fine? 'Cause I need a reason to not throw the fight. It just might save my life. If you're dying inside, sick of being alive, let me in, let me share in your pain. From my lungs through the dark, spoken straight from the heart. Let me give you a reason to stay. If you're out there still lying awake, if you're out there still wondering, would anyone care? Would anyone cry if you finally gave up and turned out the light? The world would be changed if you left it behind. You can't be replaced, no, tonight is the night you take back your life. Take back your life. Take back your life.
Man,
that's good.
that was a really, really good song.
Yeah.
I love how they left that song so open.
Yeah.
I want to do a rendition of this really bad. I want to add drums and I want to put some guitars
I was
in
gonna
there.
say I would love to do a vocal cover of this
Dude,
thing. Like, it's so good.
This would be an awesome thing to like do a collaboration on or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the song itself is fantastic.
Oh, for real.
I think there's a good opportunity in there, and this is just me being a drummer, but I think there's a good opportunity in there. For, like, there were a couple build-ups that it was like, man, if there was just like a, it would just be like this big triumphant, like oomphy awesomeness thing, and like some big guitar, holdouts in there or something like that. Not taking away, not to discount the song itself. Like I said, it's already amazing. It's absolutely incredible. My production brain just hears it and goes, man,
there's room in there.
They kind of left some pockets in there. You can kind of like put a drum set in there and do this. I'm just being a producer, you know what I mean? But that was incredible, dude. I love the message. The comments make sense now,
I think the ending line, right, is I believe their choice of words are so profound, right? Take back your life.
Yeah.
They don't say stick around. They don't say hang in there. They say take back your life. It's up to you. Your life is in your control. It's not anybody else's control, right? A lot of people get stuck in this circle of, oh, well, all these things are happening to me, and, I don't know what to do about it. Life is hard, and, like we were talking about yesterday, where, like, you kind of put yourself in this mindset of my life is miserable, and guess what? Your life becomes miserable.
If you walk into every single situation with a negative mindset going, oh, this is probably not going to go well. I don't really want to be here. I don't want to do this. Like, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a pain in the ass. It's probably not going to be much fun. You're probably not going to want to be there. Like, it's about your interpretation. It's about the way you make it.
Now, that's not to say that shit doesn't happen. I totally get that. Like,
look, going to the DMV sucks every time. There's no amount of waiting in that line that's going to help anybody, okay? Like,
I mean, there's things that happened in my life that are beyond my control and put me in a horrible situation.
Sure, yeah.
But I chose to take back my life, right? I made decisions that were hard decisions, okay? They weren't easy, but I go, you know what? This is what I need to do, and as much as it sucks right now, this is the best thing I can do, right? And like the Jordan Peterson video, if you guys didn't see 2 days ago, go watch it. Searching yourself for who you are and looking at your darker side and knowing what your flaws are and knowing what you're capable of and what you're not, and use those to your advantage, right?
And wander into the dark because you're afraid of the unknown. It's okay. Like, it's okay to do that. Like, you should, because then it defines your character and your personality and your being and things like that.
Yeah. So take back your life. Hold on to what you think your future should be. And if you go, well, I don't know what my future is. Well, that's the first thing. You got to find your purpose.
Yep.
And if you go, well, how the hell do I find that? Right? Because that's a hard one. I was talking to somebody on Instagram about this the other day. It's not, I don't think anybody ever has their life planned out, right? With as many people, I'm going to be a blah, 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 and then they get the job and stuff, and then what?
I think a lot of people want to have their life planned out, and so they'll portray it that way.
But then what fun is that? You know what I mean? So, like, the biggest thing is
live your life on an Excel spreadsheet, man. That doesn't sound that much fun to me.
I told her, I was like, you got to find your purpose, and if you don't know what that is, well, what's your purpose today? Like, my purpose today, and I told this person, I was like, my purpose today is I'm going to go to the studio and I'm going to edit a music video for a band and help out that band.
Yep.
Like, that's my purpose today. My purpose today is to help somebody else.
I'm putting in hours for someone else so that they can get a quality product that they can show. They can be proud of
further
something.
Pursue their dream, right?
Exactly.
And that's my purpose today. Tomorrow, my purpose may be different. But, like, find small amounts of purpose in every day. And once you achieve that purpose every day, it makes you feel good about yourself, man.
Like, the big picture is made up of a lot of small pieces, right?
Yeah.
It's like a puzzle. And so you have to work in baby steps. You can't just dump the whole thing out with all the pieces flipped over in a big pile and just go, all right, let's go. Let's get it. Here we go. We'll just start from here. No, like you spread everything out and you find sections that are similar colors and you compare it to the box and then you slowly start to develop.
And that's a great analogy for searching yourself. Find your puzzle pieces. Know what you have.
Exactly.
Like what?
And as far as reflecting, looking at the box, like that's the idea of what you want, and then you're trying to find the flaws in yourself and slowly piece all that together to create your end result.
And it doesn't happen overnight.
Look at me using puzzle. Man, I've been
straight Socrates in here. Okay,
it's weird. It's come full circle because for the last like 4 days, I've been talking about doing a puzzle. Like I for whatever reason, my creative brain is like, dude, you got to do a puzzle. You want to do a puzzle. And it's surprisingly hard to find a good puzzle these days.
It is.
You think like
24 pieces. Like
you got it. Well, either that or it's like some fucking.
It's like 90,000 pieces.
It's like a Kodak 1,000-piece puzzle, and they're all this big, and it's like some barnyard. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with that when I get done? I have a 1,000-piece puzzle that's just like, okay, I'm not gonna Mod Podge that and put it on the wall. Like I don't know what. So
I don't know.
I need to Amazon a puzzle is what it is. I've just been going to local shops and it's hard to find one around town.
Yeah.
But so look at me doing full circle puzzle work and making analogies and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyways, that was an amazing song.
That was an amazing
really,
song.
really good.
I would love to do a cover of it.
Let's maybe get a hold of these guys.
That'd probably be a next year thing.
And just ask them if they'd be cool if we like. I don't know. Maybe they can send us the backing track. 'Cause I don't really want to do any of the music. I want to add stuff to it. But I want that track because that track is
stems,
I just need the backing stem, bro. And if you're cool with it, we'll give you credit for the whole thing. And like we'll
when we put it up on YouTube, it gets copyright claim. It's just
yours.
Let it fly.
I want it to get copyright claimed. Like please, yes, take it. But yeah, that was amazing. 5 out of 5, man. And for anyone that's going through anything, don't be afraid to reach out. We're here. You know, like we're not therapists, but we are here. You know, we'll talk to you. We'll say hey at the very least. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's okay to go in the comments and talk with your family. Okay. If somebody gives you shit, okay, we had this going on last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to come into our comment section and tell us about things going on in your family and in your life,
That's
please,
cool.
by all means, feel free.
Yeah.
The comment section is yours to have. That's why we're here.
And if somebody gives you grief over it, just ignore them, move on, because we're all a family here, guys, and we're all here.
And just know that we're backing you. We're watching.
Yeah.
We watch the comments. We might not respond to every one of them, but we're watching. We're out there watching. Okay, and it's just us running the channel. This is the crew right here. So when you see responses and stuff, these are the guys right here. So if you want to tell us what's going on in your life, please, especially now. And if you made it this far in the video, leave a cloud emoji down in the comments. That's gonna be our new thing.
We see you. 007,
we see you guys out there.
Well, man, if you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see y'all next time.
Give someone a high five.
Bow. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth. It's inappropriate, Chris.
Oh, God.
Oh, what do we got here? You'll have that on them big jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Should we just watch it? When did this one come out? 4 weeks ago. We should just fucking watch it.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okay. Let me get this going.
Yeah, and